Hello everyone, I'm gonna get a link YouTube and get myself out there. Announcements at everyone, I'm streaming again. Like that, many other places where I could scrum mechanic content. Like any other thing. Content. I could. No, I think that's it. Alright. How many people are watching? Nobody yet. Oh, one person is watching. Hello. No idea who, but we'll see. Alright, so the thing I'm gonna do in this stream is I'm gonna be developing a mod to make remote logic gates. That may sound a bit strange at first because you can't connect these, but what I'm gonna be doing is making a mod that that makes it possible to connect things from here to there. The way I will be doing that is probably using something new I found out, namely that where is it? Here, that I can set custom data in a world file that's not really used anywhere else, that I can use to store and retrieve data from. So my idea is then, if I used it to save whether a connection is turned on or off, then I can well, basically I can use that to turn on logic gate somewhere else. Is my idea, but I'm not sure. So well, let's open Notepad. I think I first. Nobody's watching anymore. Great. Save terrain data. So now you can see the chat if someone is there. So my first idea was to make a sender object. Remote sender, and then also make a remote receiver. Let's get a model on. There we go. Please, thank you. Right, so remote x remote logic gates. Open folder. Scripts. New. Remote sender.lua. And remote receiver.lua. Oh, we have one watcher, welcome. So I'm making a mod that's gonna allow people to make logic gates connect over a large distance, basically. So, bot list, I'm gonna copy something big like this. I need a UUID. UUID generated, not version 1. I want like that. And I also need another one. So now we have two blocks. One is going to be a remote receiver. One is going to be a remote sender. And let's get some textures. Too many what? Remote logic gates objects. Yes, yes. I only need to these two textures. So the remote sender is going to turn on this data, and the remote receiver is going to be reading it. So self interactable set active. Well, no, I'm going to call on is this load ring data, and then if on equals 1, then self interactive set active true. Well, we could basically just do this. On equals 1. So this would turn on. Yeah, okay, let's test this. Still one viewer. That's more than we had a few minutes ago. I guess we'll have to restart the game. Loading. Okay, so now we should have icons too. Yes, we do. Let's wait till this is started. Use channels by coloring gates. Yes, that's you can. Well, you can relate the world. I know, but not when your mod's not in the list yet, because I just created it. You sound slightly like I like Train SKT. I know him, but I don't know what he sounds like. Well, apparently, like me, but I've never heard him speak. Yeah, yes, I'm gonna use color for the channels, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I should make like a hard-coded list of colors that you can use from the paint tool, or I should use or that I should try to make like use the color numeric values as a channel number, but whatever. Oh well, I'm kind of stupid now because I didn't add the silly me. I'm sorry if there's a lot of noise on the background. That's my computer probably. It's having a hard time keeping itself cool because it's not. Yeah, it's a little bit warm outside, and I'm also doing a lot of things at the same time. What does this logic? Well, Falcon, I'm making a logic gate that can be connected with logic gates like practically at the other end of the world without having like an actual connection between them. Okay, I'm kind of stupid again. Wow. Remote logic gate mod. Yeah. Okay, so now we should have. I thought I had created icons for this, but apparently it doesn't. Whatever. So, one of these was the receiver, one of was the sender. I'm just gonna. Oh, and by the way, I should make sure that the sender has an input and no output, and that the output has no output as in not interactable connection type. Logic. What are the other blocks in your inventory? Wait, this is remote controls. Yeah, practically, it's remote logic. It's not just for controls, but you could use it for that. Yes, especially if you combine it with my blocks from scripted items. I think. Yes, I'm adding a few new custom blocks to that mod, but they're not all done yet. So yeah, this is right now. Let's restart this. Alright, so I should be able to connect a switch to this one and a lamp, I think would be suitable. Lamp to this one just to see if it works. Connect. It does! Great! Okay, and now if I remove this block, it's still on. And if I connect the sender like this, then not anymore. If I make another one like this, cool. Alright, does it matter the direction in yes, okay, so it's only it only takes into account the last one, but I want it to be more of a, like, if any of them is on, then the lamp burns no matter what. So I'm gonna do that. If input, then at least this. So we can't have multiple. Yes, you're gonna be able to have multiple. I'm just have to work on that. Welcome, CDR Games. How are you doing? How do you even understand what you're looking at? Experience. It's some things you use really often, so you know what this means. Local input is self-interactable gets input. This means like get the button or switch you connected to the block, and then if input means if there's any of those things, and if it's on, then do this, else do this, then stop doing this, and if there was none, just don't do anything here. Well, you get used to seeing it, you start understanding it. I mean, yeah, this is kind of simple too, like color normal is new color and then some number. You get used to it. This can go, I think, yeah. So this channel is gonna be depends on the color later, but not yet, I think. Well, what I could do is function turn color into number, color, and local R is as in color get R color, local G is as in color get G color, local B is as in color get B. So now we have the R, G and B, just the red, green and blue values of the color that together make up the color. And then we can do local total number equals B plus this times G plus this times R, and then we have like get color, get numeric color. Then we have like one value that represents this this combination of red, green and blue values, and we can then use that to well, node center channel prefixes. Not gonna do that. I'm just gonna why not have the one block with the GUI where you could switch between receiver? If only I could make GUIs, that would be absolutely beautiful, but I can't, so that kinda sucks. And what's wrong with 2 blocks? At least it's clear what you're dealing with. And I'm gonna make custom icons for them too. Like I'd make an antenna icon like this. Copy. No, we have one that does both. No, that's not possible. And you open well. No, that's not possible. The only way I can make I can't make GUIs. I can use the color of the block, but I can't make my own GUIs. So the only thing remotely close to using a GUI would be like with the paint tool. I'm painting the block, which is what I'm going to do. That's what I use this color thing for. So wait. I guess that sucks. Oh wait, Lua hex to int. Maybe I could use this to I don't even need this. Local channel is I'm gonna prefix it with 1, 2, 3 times No, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Channel equals sm dot shape get color self shape to number 16. So now it knows that the channel it's looking for is depending on the color of the block, like this. Let's see if that's gonna work. Well, actually first let's create of course that won't work, I moved it. Simple logic gates. Texture space diff. Can't you use the trusted GUI? How would I? The only way I can make a trusted GUI is with the by making it a thruster, but then I can't, like giving it a thruster property in pass.json, but then I can't also give it the scripted things because it's either a thruster or a script, not both, which kind of sucks, but I guess we'll have to deal with that. Scale. No. Scale about 200, I think. Yeah, that will do. No, I'll make it bigger. I'm just gonna move it there and then click scale and I'll have to do this, I guess. Yeah, like that. Okay, so sender diff and for the receiver not sure. Changing the flags of the shape that it becomes a thruster also scripted. I don't think that's possible. Have you tried that before? See the icon. I'm thinking about using something like a telephone icon, but not with a telephone, but with something else. Oops. Layer cut layer 90% like this, and now I'm gonna do this. Is this? Yeah. This makes sense, I guess. I'm gonna. No, I'm streaming. I hope this works with the new because I did this branch. Yeah, I have to. Train mode. Engines to real on curves. Yeah, that sucks. Make better curves or better engines. Receive it. Okay, so now it should. Why does he think I want to trade? I don't even have anything to trade. What the heck is the sound in the background? Do you live in the middle of the data center? No, it's a bit warm and my computer is not like really good at keeping itself cool without making too much noise. So I'm sorry for that. Maybe I can change something about the volume. Filters. Is this better? Oh, good. Wow. I can't hear it myself, so pulled all the way to the yeah. I'm just gonna record it quickly. Blah 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 blah, and then hear it back. Blah 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 blah, and then hear it back. Lol. Oh. Whatever. Apparently this is better, so let's see if it now. Yeah. Okay, so we have a sender here and a receiver. Oh, I really like those textures. And we're gonna. This is not gonna do anything right now because they're not the same color. But if I make both of them yellow, yay! And if I remove this, wait, if I turn it on, then remove it, it's gonna turn off. And if I have multiple yellow, wait, and if I turn one on, then this one still doesn't matter. So we've got to figure out how to solve that, and a way which we could do that maybe is by that will be difficult, but yeah, that will be difficult. There's only so many colors though. Yes, that's true, but you could use blueprint editing to make other colors. So, well, this channel thing can go now, right? Because we don't use that. This is what we have to focus on. How are we going to determine the that's difficult because we can't find out about any other. No. There's no way for us to see the amount of well, how do you let them communicate with each other? Well, there's this thing in Scrap Mechanic in the API that says save terrain data, and it allows you to save something in a world file somewhere. I have no idea where, but it works. So and it gives you the you can set. It gives you. It's basically it's a list, and you can set the value on a certain position in that list. So I let the sender, I let it set the value of a certain at a certain position. I put it to like what is it called? I know maybe a way to. No, that's not. No, that would work really. You should make them XOR. Well, there's no way to do that. They are not really communicating with each other, but one of the blocks is setting something in a list, and another block is reading something in a list. And they don't have access to each other, only to that list. So it's basically, let me make a quick drawing. There's a list here. So this is a list of, well, it's just a list, it's an empty list. And there are sender blocks and receiver blocks. And the sender blocks, if they're on, they go to the corresponding thing in the list, and if they're both the same color, then they take the same position in the list, and they turn if they're on, they set it to 1, and if they're off, they set it to 0. But the order in which they set it is thus determines whether it's going to be. Say if this is on, this is off, and this one gets called first and this one gets called second, because this one was placed in the world before this one. Then this is going to turn this to 1, and then this one is going to turn it to 0, and then these receivers are going to look, they're going to look in the table, in the list, and think, oh wait, oh it's 0, so I got to turn off. But this one is still on. So I thought maybe we could do something by like adding them together, or giving every block a random ID and adding it to the list. But that's really complicated and it's far from foolproof. But I think we can do something with the random list. Well, a random ID. We could even like. Nah, that's not. Well, I think I know a way in which we can check whether it's. I wanna do something. I wanna. Well, we have some code here to remember. Get color. I want to know this number. FFF convert. So that's this. This is the maximum value of. Okay, so look. So 24 bits, that's going to be, so, yeah, so it uses 24 bits. Well, I want 2 to the power of 24 plus 1 take to hex that would become, yeah, so where exactly is the list? It's somewhere in the world.db file. I have no idea where, but it's somewhere, and I can access it. I only know how I can access it, not if self was active, read terrain data, write terrain data, save terrain data. It is, but it doesn't really matter. Well, yes, but what if you remove a block? I mean, of course we can improve it a bit by saving where it was active. It starts with false if it's if there is an input, and if it's active, if self was active, then and self was active is false, and when it's active, then self was active is true. Well, that's true. I thought about that already, but I don't think it's sufficient. But it is an improvement, so let me add it. And now, why is this taking so long? What's wrong with my script? Make a rainbow block, please. What do you mean a rainbow blocks? Well, I could make a rainbow block. Yeah. Not sure if I'm gonna do it. Well, I know I could. I mean, it's gonna take a lot. Well, not well. Yeah, it's gonna depends on how rainbowy you want it to be. If you want it to be, yeah, a bunch of colors. What is a bunch? Because the amount of bunch is gonna yeah, that takes a lot of. If you want many colors, it's gonna take a lot of work, and I don't want much work. So close program. Why does it crash? I don't want it to crash. Maybe it's because of the it uses high numbers and it has to save just seven colors. That's terrible. I'm not gonna do that today, but I might do it someday. Does anyone else have cool ideas for new blocks? How many viewers do we have? 2. Oh, that's not a lot. Finally, a remote, yes. I think all the custom blocks should have flat texture. Well, if you don't like them, make your own. Here it says full. Oh, Could you make a transmitter and receiver block with the GUI in a couple of hours, and it would take scrap mechanic weeks, if not months? Well, not really. I don't have a GUI. I only use the paint tool to give it the color. So, well, technically a GUI, technically not. Welcome, Mr. Man. How are you? Oh yeah, this world crashed, of course. Great. Remember gate. Then remote logic gates. It's not published. Friends won't be able to join. Really. Ooh. Also, what do you think? Should I include this remote logic gates mod? Should I include these blocks in my already existing custom script block mod? Or not? They should make a GUI creator tool. Yeah, they should. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Just because you didn't update it. What didn't I update? So. Well, let's see. No. This block here, lump, and switch. Lump, switch to there, lump to there, paint to gray, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, another one, gray, why don't you, I mean, now you work, now you don't, but there is one. Let's, okay, so I'm gonna else if self was active, self that was active. So now it's only gonna turn it off if it was active in the first place, so that should fix some of the issues. And it's crashing again, which you don't like. Why are you crashing? What's the problem with you? Partes. Let's base use these ones. No, I'm gonna get the custom color. You swear you hear a bird? I don't think. What's that? Folk play? PHP play? No, this is just my homepage. I can write codes in here. It's just like a simple code writing thing for if I quickly need something. What do you think of the spot gun? I think it's quite cool. I mean, you can shoot with it, and shooting things is always cool, I guess. But I'm more excited about the modding possibilities that it brings. So, what do we have to? Yeah, I wanted to color. What would be a cool default color? I think this would be a cool default color. Default. No idea what the correct pronunciation is. What's the correct pronunciation? Oh. Why is my computer being so slow? Or more like, why is scrap mechanic slowing it so much down? Because there's not that much going on, right? yeah, get lost. Pronunciation. Default. Default or default? Default or default? It doesn't really... Oh, the verb to default is to default, but the noun can also be default. The fuck, whatever. Create icons. Oh, I know something cool we could do. If on, then end. Data. Oops. Particles. What kind of effects do we have? Effect list. Potato rifle, blah 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 blah. It's cardboard, metal. It's cardboard. Default. Sledgehammer hit default. Effect list. Okay. No, we're not gonna do that. I mean, it would be cool, but kind of really useless. So, do we have the... Yes. These are our receivers and senders. Cool. New textures. So you can make it, yeah. Oh wait, this should have it then, else it's gonna... No, not gonna work. If self was active, then turn off, and self was active is false. That's important too. Okay, so this should turn it on right after it's been turned off by another block. But it also means that if you remove the last sender that's turned on, and you, if there's a sender that's turned on and you remove it, the receiver is still gonna think it's on. So it's kind of, it's a, okay. It solves one problem and creates another, basically. But whatever, as long as it works. No, we didn't. Okay, so this, switch and lamp, headlamp. Okay, so we have our sender, our receiver, they're not connected, blah 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 blah. This, turn on, turn off. Another receiver, another sender, I mean. And multiple receivers works too, of course. Like this, they both. Like they both turn on. If both turn off. If I remove this, turn this off. So as you can see, when you turn this one off, it flickers a bit. That's inevitable. I'm sorry. But only one is flickering, that's kind of strange. Maybe the other one just doesn't look like it's flickering, but it is. I don't know. Anyway, if I remove this block, and I then remove, well, if I remove the last turned on block, it's still gonna remain turned on, and then you have to like create a oh, what did it do? Why can't I? What's wrong? Like, oh, that's because scrap mechanic sucks. Yeah, that's true. And now I have to turn it on and turn it off, and then they turn off. But it's better than it used to be, I guess. So yeah, now we have a working multi-channel sender and receiver. Is this? Yeah, okay. I'm still afraid it's gonna crash in a second, but as you can also see, when you paint them, they immediately update. So, but if you like unpaint them, wait. Yeah, if you unpaint it turned off, wait, how are we gonna do this? Yeah, like this. If you paint it and it's not yet turned on, it still thinks it's turned on for some reason, which is quite strange. So what I think we should do is, also I think this is caused by the receiver being turned on even if it's not on already. So local this one is as an interactable, no, it's self.interactable is active, and then if is on isn't the same as on, then it's gonna change it. Oh, this one equals, yeah. I'm gonna change this to channel on. We can turn this one off already because it's gonna freeze anyway. So what happened? Lua is the way to add customly scripted blocks. Yes. Yeah. Indeed. Welcome, Piotr Bukowski. If I'm saying that correctly, Piotr Bukowski. This is Lua indeed. In the new test updates, Scrap Mechanic released a way to load Lua scripts for blocks, and that's what I'm doing today. So, but if you every time you update a block using setActive or something, you almost got it right. Piotr Bukowski, I think. Can you help me? Anyway, if you change a block using setActive or setColor or whatever, then it will really really quickly I think, by the way, this is load terrain data will return nil if it's not set. So this would, okay, I'm not gonna explain it, but this should fix the issue we had when we did right click and the color changed. You can also save, change a bit of, we can, by the way, my name just looked at Peter. I know it means Peter. It's going to make it easy for you. But I like Piotr. It sounds cooler, in my opinion. I read a book by an anarchist philosopher named Piotr Kropotkin, so that's why I like the name. This saved terrain data may also cause too much problem when saving the world, because if you do that, if you change the world file too quickly, it freezes. So my next thing I want to do is make this so only if it only if it hasn't already set it. Well, but that's gonna only if the channel isn't on already and not channel on, then it's gonna try to turn it on, and else if the channel isn't on already, it's gonna turn it on. This is gonna save some lag when closing the world, and this only, yes, alright, this should prevent the world from crashing every time. I hope. So, oh well, it didn't save half of the things, of course it didn't. Okay, so let's see if everything still works. Receivers, lamps, well, right. Gray receiver. Of course, the scrap mechanism is really stupid with the way you can connect things sometimes. Okay, this is strange. Why can't I turn things on? I can turn this on, but I can't turn this on. I mean, it is connected, it's the same color. This is a receiver. What's happening here? So it was for this channel, but not for this channel. Huh? That's strange. That's really strange. What's happening? So if the channel is not on, local channel data equals that. Channel data if welcome Andrea Dea Andrea Dea, no idea how I pronounce that, but welcome. If channel data isn't 0 and channel data isn't 1, then channel data, well, you could also just do this channel data equals 0 and I'm gonna do this because it doesn't crash anymore, fortunately. So we at least fixed that, but I now want to understand why it doesn't do things anymore for channels. It doesn't know yet. So I guess I'd remove this one and this one. I'm just gonna remove all of these. Then have a sender and make both of these purple. The type equals number. But it doesn't work. If channel on 0, maybe this works. And how many people are watching? None. Well, no, not none. 5. There's 5 people watching. That's a lot for me. Okay, so it still doesn't work, of course. Right now I'm just debugging because it's not doing the things it's supposed to do. Well, it worked before, but now it doesn't anymore because we changed some things to make it run smoother. I think we're having errors. Oh boy, we have errors. No train data found. Okay, so it's throwing errors. That explains a lot. So because it gives an error if there's if it's not yet set by a channel, which would be like here, this is gonna throw errors if you have a color that doesn't exist. If there's no sender that has already. Ah, that explains so much. So we're gonna use a feature called pcall, and it's an error handling thing, and it basically how does pcall, like, well, status. Is there any way to like get the function result too? Only to string only print. Okay, so the return is in the like second thing of pcall. So pcall basically means pcall, if you like pcall something and there's an error in something, it's gonna give that error, and if there's no error in something, then it's gonna get the value. So channel data pcall is pcall this. Oh no, error channel data read error is big. Okay, this is the way we're gonna do it. Awesome ID, thank you. Is equal this, so it doesn't really care whether there's an error still, because and this one is gonna be like local channel on is channel data equals 1. So channel on is and is on was like is on. So this, now it's gonna like get the channel. Oh wait, what's the other way around? Channel data. Channel data read error. So now it's only get the data, so the result from load the terrain, and if there's an error, then then this isn't going to be 1, so channel on is going to be false anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So right now, when you turn off, it doesn't do a thing, because of course it doesn't. No terrain data found on 31. Line 31 of what? 31 of this one. Note. Yes, it's how Well, wait, I'm watching your stream. How old are you? I'm 17. And how diddly doodly peoples. That's the train guy, right? Oh. 4 people watching. We lost 2 people and got all back. Said I can see who is watching. We've had 7. Wow, that's a lot. 5, 6, 6. Now we're down to 4. Well, we're not chatting a lot. Not far that matters. Oh, we have 5 people again. Hi, guy. Cool guy. Well, I'm 40. Oh, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be on screen. Um, this log file is getting really large. So I find it strange that it says blah 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 no terrain data found, because it shouldn't even throw that error because we're p-calling it. We're p-calling it here, we're p-calling it here. From me to you to back it takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Yeah, I know. You can actually set that. So oops. In the live dashboard I can go to stream options and I can set the waiting, the delay, and I can make it really short, but that's gonna be less quality. When I say gets to you, then you stream show chat and about. Yeah, but I can like set that right here. Anyway, still kind of lost on why. Oh, it's both in 21 and 31 and 28, so it's both here and here. But it shouldn't. Maybe Lua try catch, if that exists. Exception buttons. No. I'm gonna go make a 4-thread tank now. That my VPN is oh cool. Once XP call function calls the request function also sets the error handler. Any area inside if you not properly exit catching error calls the error function return no. I'm gonna try XP call. What status? School here probably messed me up so you're on school and you're gonna play okay. Anyway, no, what I'm gonna try is XP call. Ah, now I get it. Ah, function. And this is what I have to do. Because now it's thinking that it's an error. No, that like, well, whatever. I'm in a class where I'm doing down my phone way to improve for the bit. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna let this again, and the log file is getting really long. Like if you look at the logs, it's really large because of all the errors. So no, it still doesn't do what it should. Sad. Look at but there's no errors. That's good. So what I am gonna do is JSON save channel data to see data with JSON. Oh, wait a second. I'm back. So Okay, my brother just walks in. Let's let this again and this. Okay, so it should have saved something in this file, cdata. No. What's the type of it? What does it say now? Still not. Okay, so I want to know if it's like. Oh, my script mechanic is getting really slow because of the large log file. Yes. It is a nil. So if this is nil, then channel of on is going to be false. I wonder if I make this like this, then this should not be nil. It's also nil. Why is it nil? Lol. Why did I ditch that? JSON save channel data read error. And true would mean like recall documentation. If doesn't have anything to do, starts to whenever error comes in, the seal detect that message vehicle function. Vehicle f arg1 etc. Calls function f with arguments in protected mode. Oh, so we could also just do this, which is easier. The first result is the status code, which is true if the call succeeds without errors. So, and in such a case, precall also returns all the results from the call after the first result. In the case of any error, precall returns close the error message. So we're not doing anything wrong here. This is false. But I don't get why it's. It's not doing what it should. Huh? Is that? So now it's 0. Turn it off. Still 0. Turn it on. And it's still 0, which is kind of strange because it should be setting it to. Oh, well, this should be. That's why. Yeah, that's my talking Dutch. So now it should at least save the correct. Yes. Okay, so now it saves the right thing, but it still doesn't read the right thing. Cool guy subscribed. How many subscribers do I have now? 6 people watching. That's my channel info. 71 subscribers. Damn. No, you're the 71th. 71st. Is it 71th or 71st? I don't know. No, it's 71st, right? Anyway, rocket. Was it? Rofen set meta table to number base to string type unpack list to version xpx code. If you can understand that well a lot of these functions such as table.getN length operator length operator, that may be why. Now I get it. So okay, I'm gonna quickly update something in the document. Docs. Big. So okay, so now this all works. Active float channel on, which is, then does that, but if that is, then this should work, hopefully. Because like I didn't know that you could like pass function arguments with people, not like inside the custom function. Whatever. So this works. Yes, it works. It works. Okay, I'm really happy now because this took quite a lot of time. Red is not turned on, but now it is. And if I have multiple connected to red, and I turn this off, it still works. If I turn both of them off, nothing. Finally, okay, so I think this mod is finished. Now my question is, should I add this mod to my existing mod or should I release it as a separate mod? Because it's like, it's kind of different in the way it's... I'm not sure. Let's look at workshop, because I have quite a few subscribers on the old mod already. Add to the existing one. Yeah, maybe. Well, I kind of like this if it would be its own separate. Also, now right now it takes the color of the, like it. It is it is scripted. Look at this. This is all scripts. However, I'm just not sure. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And they are blocks. Yeah, you're kind of right, but yeah, I get what you mean. If it's on, yeah. but they're quite different in the way that they function, I think. Maybe it's just me. Like I can. Is there enough space on the image here for order? Yeah, it is my yeah, it is my mod. Yeah, but I like. Does it fit with this mod? Because this is like. Yeah, well, it's the same style of blocks. Well. I guess I'll just add it with this one. Open folder, objects, database, shape sets, parts. But there's also things in here that I'm not going to be releasing yet, I think. I mean, this test block is shouldn't be released at all because it's just for testing. This is the smoke block that I made in my stream yesterday. This is the power inverter, this is the power distributor, this is the power combiner. This should be, wait, is distributor or distribute? P combine, P distribute, P invert. Yes, okay, so that's right. I'll just add them to this one then. New remote logic blocks, scripts, code. I can remove this. Code, add them to scripts in here. Oh yeah, this didn't work. So I was trying to use these channel settings. Also, I don't want to like hook too many. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna quickly make a I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this test object. What I'm gonna do is sm.json save sm shape get color cell shape. .json. I'm gonna get a. This block is gonna be pasting. It's gonna be saying. Oh, it's going to be saving all the existing colors into a file, and then I can copy those and do something with it because that's necessary. Just believe me. UUID generator to well. No, that's not necessary. What am I doing? Scripts. What are scripts? Objects, database, shapeset, parts, copy my parts from here into here. What does it say? Unable to locate texture. Yeah, that's true. I'll fix that. Don't worry, not at all. GUI, language. I'm gonna close graph mechanic. It's way too laggy. Exit game. Yes. Wait. Exit game. Yes. Why does it? What is? Oh right. Inventory descriptions. this is the title. Remote receiver. Description. Receives logic signal from a remote connection. Sender with the same color. And this is going to be title remote connection sender, which description sends a logic signal from two remote connection receivers with the same color. And we yeah, you're missing the textures, that's right. I have to add those. Sender and receiver diff. Move them to mods, script objects, textures, paste. So now we can. Why don't you show that thing? Now it's going to create the textures, show some error messages, of course. Okay, so we got the icon map for all the new blocks working in the test block, which I'm going to remove in a bit, but not yet. So start, we already have the model started. Scrap mechanic. What's a beautiful screen. What I don't like though is that the X and the O in the Axolot logo is like the middle of the O, the middle of the X is like not at the same height as the middle of the O. So now there's like at the top there's more space between the X and the O than at the bottom. That really bothers me. If this could please load. So we have all the new blocks, the remote connection receiver, remote connection sender, also the block not found, which I'm gonna fix right now. Smoke. I don't think that's gonna be in this mod actually, the smoker. That's, oh, will it? I guess I just... Is that a good idea? Whatever, I'm just doing... Nah. We'll worry about that later. This block. So this the like default color. Then we're gonna oh, of course, when you paint it, it doesn't. Okay, I guess I found something. No, wait, this has to go here, right. So, exit, load game. There we go. Yes, so this, 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 this. What I'm basically doing is I'm collecting a list of all the available. Excuse me. Do I have to like manually update them every time? Even that doesn't work. I'll just do it like this then. It's gonna be more intensive on my hard drive, but whatever. Yes, that's what we want. We want a list of all the available colors. Because these are all going to be different channels in the terrain data, and I don't want them to work for like billions of colors, only for these. So these are all the colors that I I want the names of these files now. That's going to be manual work, I think. Next colors. It's not going to be manual. I'm just going to make a little script for it. The files is glob this backslash JSON for each files as file. That's 0.385, I think. It's this. Oh, okay. Print. Hello, Sarnochki Martin. Not sure if that's correct, your name, but I hope so. Oh, so we'd encase that in like these things, else it won't work. Second, third, fourth, fifth, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Is that correct? 44, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 10th, 2011th, 2012, 20. So like this, and now we have 40 colors. Oh, you are Hungarian and you don't speak English. I do speak English, so that's that for you, because you can't understand me then. Self channels. Okay, let's see what this does. This can be left. Let's do this. Of course it doesn't work, because why would it? There must be a syntax error somewhere here. And the game log will of course tell us where. Game here is malformed number near 0A blah blah blah. Oh well, yeah, of course, because we also must. I'm gonna do this some other way. I'm gonna say n equals 1 echo dot base name, comma n plus plus, comma rn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What code is this? This is this here is PHP, but that's just for me to format some numbers. And this here is Lua, and it's like the language that you use for making script mods. Although I'm quite I seem to be missing something here, because there's 40 colors and there's not all. Well, guess we're gonna have to do this again. T paste and instead echo diff star equals background. Okay, these are all the colors we have. Which ones are missing? We're gonna count colors. Which ones are missing? Oh, maybe it's this one. Let's copy this one to colors. Paste. Yeah, it didn't exist yet. No. Where is it? Which color is it? Colors. It was this one, right? Color picker. I want to know which one it was. It was that brown. We didn't have that brown. Now we do. So now we should have all 40 colors. So yeah, there we go. Now I can copy this into the Lua script. So we use PHP to find out the Lua lol. Sounds really silly, but it works. Save. Oh well, connected, yeah. So, wait, this doesn't work. Why does this not work? Do we have any errors yet? Yeah, we do! Bad argument 1, number expert got nil, what's wrong? Channels, get color. Oh well, we don't have the default color added yet, so that's gonna be, yeah, so channel 41 is going to be default color, and then it should work, because it does work for like gray, right? Yeah, you see? So now reload, it has the default color too. Why on earth do you... Number expected got nil. Oh, I only added it to the receiver, not to the... That's kind of stupid. Right here too. Reload the M5 thing, did anyone say anything? And did you know the telephone Minecraft and you know how to make me a hack? I have no idea what you mean, but no, I'm not gonna make a hack for no, what the fuck? Stop trying to find someone here that's gonna Minecraft. Well, I can mod Minecraft. I do make Minecraft mods actually. No, well, not necessarily Minecraft mods, but also Pocket plugins. I'm not experienced with Pocket plugins, but I can do Minecraft mods too. You make models for Traincraft. That's cool. Traincraft is cool. Although I never got around to installing the new version. I work with the very old version, but it works, and it also works with the other colors, if I'm right. Blue, blue. Maybe connected. maybe connect it. Yeah, it works. Okay, so we finally did it. We have a completely working remote logic blocks. So I think that's gonna wrap up the stream for today, although I'm gonna be showing you that I published the new version. So first I'm gonna comment out the dash block because I don't want that published, and also this. Does everything have a description? Oh, the smoke block doesn't have yet, so we're gonna add the description for the smoke block. Inventory descriptions, title, smoke machine, chimney, steam train chimney description, emits smoke particles when moving or when emits gray smoke particles when moving and white smoke particles when giving or when triggered by logic. That's what it was. Okay, done. The problem may be that unfixed up doesn't get caught right after the part got initialized. In that time, part moves to something and it will break my script because I'll get back to you later. So let's load up this world again. It has. It's. Yeah, let's do that. Smoke. That's strange. I thought that worked. Oh yeah, well, it's because this one is CSA. It wasn't being unpowered. It works. My smoke machine. Exit. Exit game. These are done. This is done. This is done. This is done. Now we're gonna start the mod tool. Script object mod. And should I change the name of the mod to scripted objects in remote logic? I think I will. Let's close this. actually, I'm gonna change one thing. Oh well, that doesn't exist anymore, of course, because we named it scripts here. I'm gonna prefix these with one zero zero. So I'm not using some. I don't want to be using like the first few channels, because other mods may use these channels too, and that will create conflicts. So I'm using the 1000 to 1041 range for my blocks, and that way it won't interfere with other mods that use these channels. So this can be closed now. It should all work, and if it doesn't, we'll hear quickly enough. So save. I think I'll change the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create a image quickly. Or well, change the image that's like there right now with the new blocks added. I also need the steam train chimney. This block emits smoke, which means dark smoke particles when moving. The faster the train moves, the faster the chimney puffs smoke. And also emits white smoke when being triggered by logic. Load game. Yeah, I think we should like cut it out from here on, then move this layer as far as we can to this side, and cut out this, and then use the right side for our remote sending and receiving. And I'm gonna use a logic gate for it. I'm gonna paint them both red to indicate that they're the same Also, maybe I should do it like have two different receivers and two different senders, like maybe a brighter color because that looks better. So this is going to be connected here, this is going to be connected here, this is going to be connected to this. And then this is going to be in the texture, in the this here. Yes. Then we're gonna move this a bit to here. And make sure it exactly aligns with the right there. So now it's clear that we also have the remote things. Let's save this to no. Let's save it the mods, remote logic, preview, save, export, save, close, exit, game. This is going to crash, of course, because it always does when you change the image while it's displayed. Anyone who's wondering why my mod tool starts so quickly, I have a video on that. So oh, and also the power distributor. Power distributor evenly distributes a power input over all the connected outputs. Great if you want to be really precise in your this is enough, I think. I'm gonna open folder, check if all the icons, yeah, we did those right. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna upload it. Okay. Quickly gonna check my notifications. Scripted object mod. So cool. Thank you, whoever you are. And this is now uploading. And there we have it. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'm gonna quit. Oh wait, I kind of fucked up a bit because it's not 4, it's adds many new custom blocks. So let's also quickly change that right here. That's many new custom blocks. So everyone, thanks for watching. I'm gonna quit the stream now. It is released, so go check it out, go play with it, have a lot of fun, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.